Nope, you guys are toast. Too late, you guys are toast. Nope, 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 nope. Nice. Love that ability, No Mercy. Nicely done. Loren's army poured into every street of the city and fought back the demons with great force. The Dwarven Keep was in the middle of the city and the most important building to hold. To the keep! Crush their filthy skulls! A monstrous screech fell from the skies above. Loren expected it to be the farewell of the griffins, but it was far from it. They all looked up to see a massive winged creature fly over, its shadow engulfing them. Is it the archdemon? What is that? A drake? I've never seen one so big before. Wow! Don't be impressed. It's gonna eat us. The drake did not land, however. It kept circling above, sporadically darting down to attack the army. Fear of the giant creature was palpable. Ignore it for now. Our priority is the keep. They rushed forward through the fray, just as they had not too long ago, when battling Khan. The sight they found was none too different. Just as before, swarms of demons were blocking the entrance and dangling out from the windows and parapets, slinging rocks, arrows, and more offensive magic. They immediately dove into the foul ranks and started taking lives. Review our party before. Oh my goodness, we've got to swap some people out. Actually, Ramus and Apollomesha were doing okay. Let's throw Sauser in there for good measure. Swap these two out for... Let's throw Ray in there, and let's throw Draco Malfoy in there. Yeah. Let's do that. Alright, Sauser, get your reflexes up there. Saren, definitely get those wards up because of those Firehounds. That's pretty much a must at this point. Ray's gonna focus on this guy since he has the least hit points. Yeah, I'm really glad I didn't go through up those wards, because that would be a pain in the butt. Loren's. Ice would be really nice right now.
Try this on for size.
Ramus. Ramum Ramus. Sauser's throwing down a special delivery.
That's your best.
There we go. Saren. Throw up another ward. Because that is very important during this fight. Sauser can pass around heals if need be. There we go.
That's your best. Watch it.
Yeah, Inferno 3. Yeah, good thing we have those. Really happy that we have those wards. Saren, one heal. Running low on mana. Gotta be careful with that. There we go.
That's your best. Watch it.
Ooh, rallying. Throw more ice down.
That's your best?
Gotta give it a little bit more potions. Let's give him some vitality potions. He's gonna need to keep pounding on that guy. No mercy? Nice. Nice. That's what we needed. Life. We're still doing okay.
Die already!
Yeah, just die already.
That's your best? Watch it!
Oof.
That's your
Oof.
best?
We're running low. There we are. Draco, please kill that other one. Oh gosh, they're almost dead. Here, knock this one out.
Face the truth!
Knock this one out. Actually, heal this one. Ramos can knock this one out. Or maybe not. Barely knock it out. Now we've got one left. Now you're toast. Shouldn't do fatality just yet. But I can do headshot. Nice. Level up. Will... strength. Actually, you need more defense. Way more defense. And hit points. Okay, crushing blow. Yes. Cool. They had cleared a way to the front gate. Loren pulled on the door, but it wouldn't budge. Locked. My time to shine. Dora rushed to the door and pulled out a tiny toolkit. You daft? I got your back, Dora. Get us in there. Everyone, hold off the demons while she works. Dora cursed her tools, and the door behind them as the demons' heads began to roll. Saren saw that Mesfit's breathing was rapid and his eyes cloudy. He was tempting another transformation. Mesfit suddenly darted away from the keep's door and into the chaos around them. Mesfit, no! Saren wanted to run after him, but he couldn't abandon Loren. He continued to shout Mesfit's name in vain. Saren, pay attention! He tried his best to concentrate. Review your party setup before proceeding. We're losing characters left and right. No one specific has to be in our party, so I'll take advantage of that. And bring in fresh new faces. Yeah. Here's our fresh faces. There we go. Right. Let's get our lightning reflexes. Trouble. Oh my goodness. Palamesho, let's get some regenerations here. Chambara. Yeah. Nice. Ramus. Crushing blow. Defense up. Sauser, drop a potion. Drop another potion.
That's your best?
Okay,
Face the truth!
there we go. Amukiki. Just keep wailing. There we are. Nice. Nice. Nice.
That's your best?
Chambara. There we are. Doing great, Chambara. Palamesho, just keep those regens up. Yeah. Nice. Now they're all in a nice row. Thank you, Trouble. Beautifully well done.
That's your
Good,
best?
good. Very good. That wasn't actually as bad as I thought it would be. Loren's sword glowed brighter with every hit, and she suddenly staggered. What's wrong? The magic of the sword is growing too much for me to handle. The blade was almost too bright to look at directly. Loren had to drop her other sword to grasp it with both hands, just to remain in control of it. The encroaching demons hesitated, seeing the sword in her hands. Loren raised the hawk blade above her head, and the light surged through her. Saren almost dropped his own sword, watching her. The demons screeched and started to flee one by one, but a few dared to continue forward. Swiftly, Loren brought the blade down and cut through the empty air. The blade sang. It created a shock wave that jetted straight towards every demon ahead of her. They all died on contact. Nice. A click from behind startled them. All done! I told you I was good at locks. All the demons are toast now anyway, so big whoop. Huh? Mind telling us what that was and why you've never done it before? I don't know. It felt natural. This sword gave me that magic. The power of the gods flows through you. Your arm is their arm. Loren swallowed and stared at the piece of metal. She had finally come to believe everything Mirtha and Palamesho had told her about it. It truly was a divine instrument, and her path was clear before her. A terrifying roar was heard from the skies again. The Drake! The thing is gonna land! Quick, everyone inside the keep! The flying monster swooped down and easily plucked up the soldiers. Its cry was deafening, sending the whole city to its knees. It won't shut up long enough for me to get a good shot. Bring it down and I will take its head. Don't be greedy, Nomad, we can share. The Drake threatened to keep once more, striking at its parapets and effortlessly knocking apart the stones with its talons. The chunks of wall fell dangerously around everyone below. Loren, what should we do? Loren growled and charged out from the safety of the keep. Saren started to follow her, but Loren quickly gestured for him to remain. Here I am, demon beast. Come, take me. She yelled at the circling Drake, and it responded with another screech. Saren tensed, realizing just what Loren was doing. The Drake flapped its mangled wings, kicking up dust all around Loren as it hovered in front of her. She swallowed nervously, but trusted in the power of the sword. She ran at the Drake, screaming a war cry with the hawk blade held high. The Drake received her calmly, only bending back slightly to prepare an attack with its jaws. Whoa! Loren dodged the attack and got in a heavy strike on the Drake's head, right across its eye. It wheeled upwards in pain, sending down huge gushes of wind that almost knocked Loren off her feet. Ooh! The next moment, the Drake thrashed down and grappled Loren easily. Everyone watching gasped. The Drake shook her once and threw her to the side like a doll. Saren's heartbeat was frozen until Loren finally started to move. She wasn't standing up, but she was at least alive. Save her! Saren pulled out his sword and ran right for Loren, commanding everyone else in the party to rally to her as well. The Drake slowly turned to prepare to attack. Watch out for its fire breath. Shield yourselves. Nice. Just as Palamesho said, The drake blew heavy streams of flames from its nostrils and into the path of the party. They all stopped, just barely dodging the attack. Whoa, careful! They made another dash for Loren, who was now starting to show signs of getting up. We need to get her up quickly. Leave me, you louts! The drake whipped around, swinging its tail aggressively. Yeah, boss fight giant drake. Nice. Nice. Alright. It's fire, so sorry, Trouble. That's not gonna help you. Shambhara's got water magic. You've got... Apollomesha's got water magic. Ray said he really wanted to get into the fight, though, to be fair. So that's the only... Yeah, I mean, Ray really wanted to get into this fight, so I'm gonna let him in, and so did Amokiki. So we'll let them stay. And I'm happy with this setup. Flame Breath. Why you're so fast? It's okay. At least there's only one of you. That's gonna be a lot easier for us. Because we have more turns than he does. And just to get... Let's see... ahead of the game. Oh, I'm burning. Oh wait, Ray. Ray. Headshot. Yeah, might as well. Just to get ahead of the game, we're gonna throw up a regen. Just... Okay. This guy's got a lot of defense. Here, throw up a wall. Got my reflexes. Have a kick.
Come for me.
Saren. What you got, Saren? Throw up another ward. Might as well. Bolster that. What are you gonna do, Drake? What are you gonna do? Nice. Nope. 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 Weak, weak, weak. Weak, weak, weak. Nice. Yeah, you're toast, Drake. Don't even try. You're such toast. Give him some energy. Mokiki is gonna slam. Sowser's just gonna keep wailing. Ramus is gonna keep wailing. Palomesho is going to open the floodgates. Yeah.
Disgusting creature.
Disgusting creature. Nope. Those infernos are not going to mess with us. Don't care. Just keep hitting them. Throw up more wards. Mwahaha. As I spill stuff all over my desk. I'm like, this boss is easier than the regular attack, the regular fights. It makes a big difference just when you have one really strong versus many weaker enemies. The many weaker enemies tend to be a lot harder than the one strong, just because of how many moves we each get. I mean, it's not even fair.
Finally, they're starting to annoy me.
The drake gave one last screech before it spiraled downwards into a bloody heap. Everyone watching could not believe the sight they had just seen. The soldiers cheered with relief. Well, well, didn't even need me. Yeah, sorry, Loren. Behind everyone, Loren had risen to stand, though she was unsteady. You're all right. Draco ran up to her and gave her the most gratuitous hug. She looked disgusted at first, and then broke into a smile. Let go, or people will think I don't hate you anymore. Oops. The mighty dwarven keep was now theirs. Yeah. Hooray! Apolomesho. Just gonna even that out. Chambara. Draco. Tornado, earthquake. Let's go with tornadoes stuff. And Fatality 3. I like Fatality 3. And yeah, let's add some stinging swarms. The remaining demons were killed or escaped back into the Everburn Mountains to be killed another day. The corpses were piled and burned. It had been a battle to get that foothold of a city, but it was critical to their success. Furthermore, the dwarves of Hammerhands had their city made safe once again. They joined the Grand Army to fight for Loren, strengthening them considerably. Alright, we got dwarves! On the backs of griffins, Queen Karen and Breza returned. Karen spoke of a fierce battle in the Amazon capital that took the lives of many kin. It was a very somber moment while Loren listened to the names of her subjects listed. But the citadel was saved, and that was the most important thing. Saren started to search for Mesfit, but he was interrupted by a summons from Apolomesho. Apparently Loren and Karen were also called to a private meeting. Oh yeah, Mesfit, come back! Saren stood next to Loren, waiting for Apolomesho to speak, but the old wizard was quiet and reluctant to say what he had called them to hear. Princess Loren, Queen Karen, Saren, you know that I and others had already fought Faust in the past. I wish to share with you now all that I have learned from that time. You haven't told us everything yet? No, some of it was too painful to remember. Saren wondered if he was speaking of his lost child. But now is the time to know, because we are so near. Tell us, wizard, we are listening. As you know, Faust is the spirit of a long-dead warrior inhabiting his old suit of armor. However, he is not a typical demon, nor simply undead or even a whisper of a ghost. Then what is he? He is a true Death Knight. He has been reborn and corrupted by dark magic in its rawest form in Inferno. Our world was once ravaged by his kind. We are all capable of believing that, knowing the damage he has caused. What does this mean? How do we kill him? You cannot kill the embodiment of evil like any common beast. It's more complicated than that. Everyone's throats went dry, hearing the dread in Apolomesho's voice. I did not know this during the Old War. None of us were aware of the depth of evil we were fighting. But I have spent every year of my life since the day Faust's armor fell apart in researching his nature. Everything I have learned has led me to believe that when anything dies, a rift to the Underrealm is opened, and that is where our souls go. Then stories about life after death, are they true? I do not believe what lies in the Underrealm can be called life. It is the realm of non-existence, and we need Faust to reside there, permanently. Underrealm? No, there is Inferno, and there is Elysium. Those are the only two places one can go upon death. Nothing in my research can account for their existence. It may, in fact, be a frame of mind that you can achieve. I am not sure. Hold on, are you saying that Faust didn't truly die when you killed him back in the Old War? No. Rejoining the pieces of his armor would reanimate him, so his spirit was still very much alive, willing to wait however long it took until the pieces met again. It's true he was removed from our realm, but his soul was still unbound from death. We must find where his true spirit is hiding and eject him to the Underrealm, where he belongs. I will do whatever it takes. He cannot terrorize the world ever again. Mirth will find his location with her divination, and we will crush him. It is not so simple. Mirth's divination can only search this realm, and it is likely that Faust is hiding away from our realm. All this talk of realms. I have studied the theory of realms for many years, but they are still only theories, true. I chose to believe them because they are the only explanation for Faust remaining alive after all this time. The most important discovery of the theory of realms has already been proven. In the last war, my daughter discovered it fighting a companion, Death Knight, to Faust. What discovery was it? Death itself is the gateway to the Underrealm. Faust has escaped death, so he is incapable of dying. The door to his death has been permanently closed. To send him to the Underrealm, we would first need a gateway. The group was quiet when he finished speaking. The silence allowed them to make the unfortunate connection. You are saying somebody needs to die? Someone must die. Oh my goodness. Saren went rigid. Everyone did. Sacrifice? Yes. Who? It cannot be merely anyone. I wish it were that easy. But the task required the martyr is too great. It requires someone with great skill and timing, and someone who possesses enough greatness to create a rift in their death large enough for a death knight, and of course for themselves. They could each hear their armies celebrating in the city through the windows, but not a sound was made within that room. Well, this stinks. I wonder who the candidates are going to be. Saren looked to Loren and his queen. Both of their expressions were as grave as the news they had just heard. These were the two greatest people he knew. One of them was going to die, and willingly. Saren's heart wrenched. I will do it. They whipped around to face him. Saren? I know I'm not as great as you or the queen, but it is because you are great that you must live. Erebor needs great rulers, but it doesn't need me anymore. I want to make this my duty. Oh, that's really brave and awesome of Saren. Absolutely not. I will not let you do it instead. Loren looked horrified. You do not need to decide now. All of you need to be prepared, just in case. We cannot rest all of our hopes on just one person. All three of you should prepare yourselves. They gave up arguing who would sacrifice themselves as they all agreed to be nominated together. Which one of them who would pay the highest price was yet to be determined. It may be best for all of us if this is kept private. It would cause chaos among their comrades if they knew what had to be done. Loren knew that everyone would attempt to sacrifice themselves, just as Saren had done. She had already made up her mind to become a martyr, but, unfortunately, so had Saren and her mother. The door opened and Mirth entered the room. She immediately picked up on the tension and looked around warily. I'm sorry, but I think it's time to start a divination, Archwizard. Yes, I will accompany you. Mirth and Apollomesho left the room quietly. The three of them stood in silence with each other for a moment longer. Loren broke away first, briskly leaving. Karen gave Saren a compassionate yet pleading look and followed suit. Saren looked through the windows to the volcano just outside of the city. In those mountains lay his fate. As a slave, he had never thought he would give the world anything, and he never once desired to. But now there was only one thing he was sure of. Saren was going to lay his life down for Erebor, which is very noble and selfless. Mirth was required to be isolated while she performed divination to secure Faust's whereabouts. Apollomesho used his powers to strengthen hers, giving her all that she needed. The process was expected to take days, and the army needed that time to recuperate, and for Loren, Karen, and Saren to mentally prepare themselves for what might await them in Erebor. Saren wandered the streets of Hammerhands, looking for any clue of Mesfit. It was difficult to believe that he had betrayed them all, even after so much progress. There were screams down an alleyway, and several dwarves ran out, scared for their lives. Saren rushed in to see if a demon had lingered. What he found was a demon indeed. Mesfit was standing stoic in the middle of an alley. He didn't chase the dwarves or even look as if he was about to attack. It was almost eerie how placid he was. But he was in full transformation. He was completely trapped in his demon's side. You picked a really bad time to do this. Mesfit stared into the distance, not even acknowledging Saren's presence. A demon went to attack Saren, but just before it did, Mesfit scooped up the attacking creature. He held up the demon and stared at it. The demon released sounds of pain in the dark elf's tight grip. But Mesfit was only looking at the monster, not killing it. After a moment longer of just staring at the slowly dying demon, he tossed it away violently. Mesfit then wrenched towards Saren with a look of disturbing hunger. Mesfit? He stalked up to Saren and loomed over him, threatening him.